Hey everybody, hi, welcome to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. I'm Rob, wishing you a Merry Christmas, video number 3, Christmas morning, about 4:30 a.m. Got this ribbon off one of my presents today, and Merry Christmas to you all. Later today we'll do this 2023 holiday box when my wife gets up. Haven't got around to it yet. Just showed you guys the 10 of 87 Topps, 87 Flair updated cards with the Andre Dawson first Flair Cubs card. If you know me, I PC Andre Dawson along with Allen Ginter and all that. Kind of recapped my year and why I do what I do and why I started doing YouTube to fill a gap that I saw and the kind of videos I wanted to see I wasn't seeing for the kind of cards that I wanted to see. Not to say other people weren't doing similar stuff to what I'm doing, but with the type of cards I like Allen Ginter and oddball stuff, wasn't a whole lot unless you get to pretty much vintage pre-war stuff. And when people would talk about newer oddball stuff, they didn't really talk a whole lot about or spend a lot of time on it. And like I said, I like to sit there and have like 45-minute video or half an hour video to sit there and listen to or whatever sometimes, and didn't get that stuff, so I started my own old style classics baseball cards to kind of fill in the gap and maybe find some other people that were doing stuff that I like or want to do stuff that similar to what I like, and so maybe have some conversations with people and get in touch with people, or at least put this stuff out there. Recapped my year. The biggest thing that happened this year is my mom passed away about a month and a half ago. It's my first Christmas without my mom, so I love you, Mom. Talked about her last 2 videos, and so always love and miss you, Mom, Dolores. And so got that. I think what I'm planning on doing on this video, other than continuing on, like I met Debbie Gibson this year. Always had a crush on her in high school and always liked her. Met her at a concert this year. Got to see her for the first time, full on concert. Super sweet. Still really pretty. She was really nice, and got her autographs and pictures with her. And just probably planning on doing this 88 Topps rack pack. So from 84 to 88, they dropped like 12 cards. So we're probably going to do this. And well, hang on a second here, people. I think I got a voicemail, because them guys haven't been around after I got some of those big cards out of the Gwynn Champions, some more Josephine Scrivers and Maria Sharapovas and some of those cards. So hang on a second, let me check this out. Alright folks, looking at my phone. Yep, keep getting a beeping sound, so looks like I got me a voicemail. So let's check this out here. Alright, just a minute. Alright, I'm gonna play this. Hey Rob, Merry Christmas from your buddies, the former U.S. Presidents of the United States. This here is Bill Clinton, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I'll say this right off the bat. Hey Rob, we did get to see them videos of you posting those new Josephine Scrivers and them other lovely lady cards. And just want to thank you for putting them on. Sorry we couldn't be there for that. You know, Christmas is a busy time for us boys. We had to leave the desert, head back home to our respected homes for Christmas. But man, we'll be back because we sure liked what you had to show us. And we know you got another one coming, even though it hasn't shown up yet. But God dang, Rob, did you say you got another card like that coming? Oh boy, you're killing us, Rob. You're killing us. The other guys, we sent you this message before we headed back home. Hey Rob, it's George Debbie. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Rob. Yeah, really enjoyed them videos you uploaded, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. I know it's tough, tough time. Your first Christmas without your mom there. She was good people, and yeah, we'll talk to you more next week after the holidays are over. Daddy, Daddy, you got anything to say? Hey Rob, this is George Herbert Walker Bush, and the prudent thing to do is to wish you a Merry Christmas, and yep, keep them cards coming, and it's a tough time. It's tough out there. It's tough, but you'll get through it, and just wishing you the best, and we'll see and talk to you soon enough. John, do you got anything to say? Hey Rob, Kennedy here. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Really appreciate your videos and having us just pop in all the time. Yeah, nobody's, not too many people are seeing this stuff, but trying to help you out, Rob. So Merry Christmas to you from us, and maybe we'll keep showing up and get some more people to watch this stuff, and can't wait to see whatever it is you got up your sleeve coming up next. Richard, you're up. Rob, it's Richard Nixon, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and yeah, I like those cards you got, and thanks for showing them and getting me in touch with these guys over here. Yes, former presidents gotta stick together. Gerald's got something to say. Hey Rob, it's Gerald Ford. Thank you for taking some time out for me to show me some of them football cards you got. And yeah, I seen that the young card you got out of them good ones, so that was nice of you to shout me out and spend some time with me, and it was sure fun to hold that one card over them boys' heads that we looked at when we opened some of them good ones. Merry Christmas, Rob, and oh hey, just a second, we got another one here for you. Well, Rob, it's Ronald Reagan, and me and Nancy and the boys want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and to all three of your viewers. Ha, hey, even old Ronald Reagan can have a little fun. Ronnie the Gipper, Merry Christmas, Rob, and have a good time out there. Hey, we got some other people here who would like to say hi. Listen here, stranger, it's me, John Wayne, and I had to come out here to the desert to help these boys get out from being stuck. Them greenhorns don't know what they're doing out in the mud. But hey, Rob, like I said, your mom was good people, and Merry Christmas to you. And keep up the good work. We're starting to clean up them streets in Albuquerque. Wait a second. Did you say? Oh, yeah. Clint wants to talk to you. Listen here, Rob. Yeah, it's me, Clint Eastwood. And me and old John haven't had a whole lot of time to watch all your videos, but what we have seen are really nice. And yeah, you're not such a punk after all. You're good folks. You're good people. And wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But me and John, we're constantly cleaning things up. So you take care. Hey, we got another guy here to talk to you. All right, you're up. Hello, Rob. It's Richard Simmons. I just want to say Merry Christmas from me and Dave. Bye, you big jerk. All right, who's next? Okay, that's pretty funny. All right, there's Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Merry Christmas, Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Merry Christmas to you. Good video. Yes, yeah. Bob Dole. Okay. All right. And Dick Cheney, Merry Christmas. That's a special gift for me. Alright. That's interesting. Oh, wait, still goes on some more. Listen here, Rob. It's the Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I wish you a Merry Christmas. And thanks for letting me know where these guys are. Yeah, we're gonna have a very Merry Christmas. Good for you. Yeah, I like those other cards you were showing me, the Olga. So yeah, that autograph is awfully nice, and she's from my neck of the woods. Oh yeah. Oh, we got some more people here to talk to you. By God, Robert, it's Scotty again. Dag nabbit, Merry Christmas. I didn't realize it was already here. Good job with you, and keep up the good work. And we'll get this old 4.0 liter running really good to go with that Plymouth Turismo engine. Oh, dang it, the captain wants to talk. Hey, Rob, it's Captain James T. Kirk. Merry Christmas, Rob. But don't be a big jerk. Yes, Rob, it's me, Jean-Luc Picard. Don't be a number 2. Ha ha. Just kidding, Rob. Merry Christmas to you. Uh-oh. Hey, Misa Jaja Binks. Hey, Rob. Merry Christmas to you. I got to go away, though, because Yoda and them are coming. I need to hide. Goosa. Whosa is that? Uh-oh, me see them boys coming. Did you say? Bye, Felicia. Hey, Rob, Yoda it is. Merry Christmas to you. Year new, good for you. Yes, Yoda, been gone for a while, but needed to check in with you. Yes. Listen here, Rob. It's Darth Sidious, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And Lord Vader, rise and speak to Rob. Listen here, Rob. Merry Christmas to you. I haven't talked to you in a while, but we've got some things to work out. I don't know if I want to be Anakin, Darth Vader, or James Earl Jones. We're baseball, America's pastime, its true passion. Rob, it's Super Grover. Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Super Grover. Yes. Oh, yes, Merry Christmas to you. But I'm not Grover. Yeah, you're like Forgetful Jones. You don't remember anything. Super Grover away. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. I don't know if there's anyone else that we're missing here. Oh, boy. Alright, folks, so... Oh, just ended. Alright, so let's get on with it, folks. Already 13 minutes into this craziness. Let's show you guys some of these 88 baseball cards since I haven't really opened anything for you. Why not? I mean, Tony Gwynn, All-Star right there on the front of the pack. But let's do some old-time, not wax. We're going to do some old-time cellophane, folks. Alright. Alright, into the magic of TV, people. I'm back. It's 1988 Topps Rack Pack. 42 baseball cards. So Rob at Old Style Classics baseball cards. We're going to do some old style cards here. Old style being in the 88 old style design, and appropriate enough. 88's the design Topps is doing. It's their throwback this year, 35th anniversary. So there's the back of that. Alright, let's see what we got here, folks. And got these from Game Time Collectibles on Eubank in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They had a bargain bin. Picked up a couple rack packs. So that front card on the bottom cellophane, what would you call it? Honeycomb or bottom of the rack pack, Mike Dunn. So here you go, there's your back of your 88s, but the cardboard back looks much better than those glossy backs they're doing on the modern 2023 throwbacks. Rookie Cup. Alright, so the cards we haven't seen: Pat Perry, Tom O'Malley, there you go, top centering issues already. Brian Holton. Oh, look at that, played in Albuquerque a bunch of years. So he was an Albuquerque Duke. Probably saw him play at some point in time. Haven't gone to games back in those days. Mike Diaz. We're not doing so hot here, folks. Not one Hall of Famer yet, or a superstar. Milt Thompson, Buddy Bell, Tito Landrum, Reds leaders. Not great. Red Sox leaders, so at least there's Wade Boggs on that card. I don't know who that is. Is that Mike Greenwell? Dwight Evans. Alright, I guess there's at least a Hall of Famer on that card. Lee Mazzelli. Forget about it. Neil Allen and Ginter. Glenn Hoffman. Oh, this is rough, people. Cardinals leaders. Oh boy, that's just what I always wanted. The last card that we couldn't see, Steve Lombardozzi. This was the bottom card of that cell. I guess that's the word I'm looking for, cell, and that's cello. Charlie Lieberant. Alright, so that wasn't great. Wade Boggs, and not even his official card. Alright, so now we're going to the middle. And so we're going to get our All-Star card, of course. Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn. It's got a little lifting there, but not too bad. That's pretty decent centered Hall of Fame. Beautiful Hall of Fame cards this year, Tony Gwynn. So that's nice. Got some other NL run leaders, or yep. Alright, some good names on the back of that card. Alright, Danny Cox. Another All-Star card. Steve Bedrosian. Not familiar with him. Here was a solid chase card back in the day. It's pretty well centered and nice card. Eric the Red. Eric Davis. So that's pretty solid. There's a superstar card at least. Wow, I didn't know he was played that long before then. But yeah, that 27, 37 home runs, kind of a Fred McGriff-ish player. If you're not familiar with Eric Davis, got his autograph out of a signature series, or Clearly Authentic, one of those two. Alex Trevino, and I got his autograph on a Kraft macaroni and cheese cutout card. Scott Fletcher, still not doing great though, people. Bruce Benedict. That's the problem with these old sets. They're so big. There's so much common stuff in these old sets in the 80s. Like 797 cards. Coming across good ones are few and far between. Rick Mailer. Now this card, I had collected a bunch of these because I thought, man, this card is going to be something big someday, and well, it turned out to be a big disappointment, but it's still a cool card. It's off-center though. The Athletics leaders with Canseco and McGuire on the front. I had 5 or 6 of these in a binder, and thinking these guys were going to be like the next the next Mantle Maris, whatever kind of thing, and well, we know how that turned out. We'll set them aside. Those are superstars nonetheless. Dwayne Ward. Alright, and then you don't even remember. I remember his face. I don't remember the name so much as him being the manager. Is that after Don Zimmer or Frank Lucchesi? And Bob Melvin, he's an announcer, I believe, nowadays. Alright, another All-Star card, but another now one we don't know, Shane Raleigh. Alright, then we got the base Jose Canseco card, which would have been a good card back then. Had a few of these. But we all know the story. Jose Canseco. Even with all that, he only hit 33 and 31 home runs. I mean, that's not bad, but I'm not writing home about that. Still. Alright, our last little stack. The top cello pack. The top of the cello. Came out of this one here. Which always had your commemorative All-Star card. It's got some damage though up here on the top. A little lifting, solid pitcher back in the day, Mike Scott. You can see that there. But he's superstar. That nice cards. Always loved these cards. These were super cool. Set that aside. Wow, this one's got some really good printing on it. Man, how this card ended up so much nicer than the rest of them. Look at that. Andy McGaffigan. Wow. That's almost like a glossy, like if you were getting a glossy version of like a modern card. I guess that would be like getting one of the foil ones or something. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. Look at how sharp that card is. That is centered well. It's just beautiful. That's in great shape. Holy smoke. I've never seen a Topps card from back then that crisp. I mean, you'd have to get Topps Tiffany, but it's not. It's almost like, did they make a mistake? Centering's a little off on the back, but wow. But it's common, but I'm going to set that aside just because I've never seen that before. We'll do a side-by-side with the next guy, actually. Like, look at this, Matt Noakes. Rookie cup card there. But look at how kind of flat that is. If that's not a great one, we'll get another guy in the dugout. A little Pepsi can in the background there for you Easter egg hunters, but just look at that. That's kind of vaguely blurry compared to how sharp that card is. That's just amazing. Alright. David Meads. This has been a real loser of a rack pack. If I was bought this when I was a kid, I'd be so disappointed. Chris Bozio up, but I would be wrong in the long run, people. I would be wrong in the long run because ultimately I would have got what I was looking for. Boom! Andre Dawson, 1988. And look at the centering and the shape that card's in. It's pretty sharp color. It's not as good a color as that one over there, but Andre Dawson, first Cubs card for Topps, not in the traded set. So basically the first mainstream card that anyone could get, that you wouldn't have to go and buy a traded set or something like that, which, you know, they weren't selling at Walgreens or the gas station. So that's the first Topps Andre Dawson, other than his All-Star cards or whatever else he has in here. Dang it. This card almost looked like a 10 to me until I got to the back. And how did they get the back centering off? That's like a printing issue. I don't know. Are they all like this? Wow, we hit 2 in a row, people. I was going to take this next card to do comparison to, and I'm going to... So that one's off too. But look at that. Andre Dawson and similar like player to Andre Dawson, Eddie Murray. Hall of Famer. So now it's getting hot. So, beautiful cards on the front, just epic. Those are great. My PC guy, Eddie Murray, very similar. I mean, not in looks or anything, but him, Dawson, and Dave Winfield, very similar kind of career trajectories, I should say. And I don't know what's the deal on the back, though. Is that just the way they are? Let's see. So Eddie Murray started a year later. Let's see where they're at the home runs. 274, 305. Now, of course, he gets the benefit of getting to do designated hitting in the American League and much easier stadiums in the American League. But, yep, both solid. All right, let's look at the hits here. 1753. So 1850. All right. Hits, let's see, average 280. So yeah, I'd say that just the difference there would be the difference between the American League and the National League. National League very hard back in the day, and then this card is the same that I had that school binder or folder of this card, so I'm super stoked to have that, and I'm happy to have this because that's a solid one too. Alright, we got an Andre Dawson, so no matter if the rest of this is garbage or not, I'm happy. Throwing the Eddie Murray to boot. I won. Picked a good pack. I was sitting there all these weeks waiting for me to get to him. Neil Hinton. Juan Castillo, sorry. Ken Oberkfell. I remember Jeff Parrott. Look at this, Calvin Schiraldi. He was on the Cubs for a while. Looks like an old-time player in that picture. Old-time being like pre-war. Ken Schrom. Alright, for you Giants fan, here's a nice one. Will Clark. That's got some really solid, good print, registration, and everything on that. That's a solid card. Wow, look at that. Is that his rookie card to boot? Holy smoke, that's a beautiful card. Oh yeah, maybe they're all just a little centered. Maybe all of them are centered that way. Wow, that's nice. And Doug Drabek, solid player for the Pirates there. Mr. Mangini and all you other Pirates fans. So there you go, folks. There's some old style classic baseball cards. And so thanks guys for leaving me a message. And I say that it was horrible. This much of it was really bad. But then we got a solid, well-centered Will Clark. I think that's his rookie card. Great registration, great print on that. I don't know what's going on. The backs are all the same, seems like. Mike Scott, he was solid. Andy McGaffin, that's also really, even though it's like a common, but just the clarity on those two cards are epic for 88 tops. That's insane. So that's solid. I got Jose Canseco. Still got a lot of people that collect them. That's really well centered as well. The athletics leader with Canseco and McGuire, so I'm sure a lot of people like those. Solid Tony Gwynn All-Star card, Hall of Famer, and the Red Sox leaders that have Wade Boggs there on that, and I think that's Dwight Evans. I'm not too sure, but regardless, this is the card, so that's one of those cards. Well, if you want to get a Boggs card in 30 years and you can't afford them, there's a cheaper route to go. And then Hall of Famer Eddie Murray, really good centering on the front, really good shape. The great Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, and then my PC Hall of Famer, favorite player of all time, Andre Dawson, same beautiful centering. Excellent card. These two really, they should go on like top loaders, I'd say, instead of the binder. Wow, really nice. So, started off weak and ended up strong. Hey, thank you all the presidents, Schwarzenegger, Richard Simmons, Dick Cheney, Super Grover, Yoda, Darth Vader, Darth Sidious, Jar Jar Binks. We didn't get I guess Oscar the Grouch or Kermit the Frog wasn't with them guys. Captain Kirk, Captain Picard, Scotty, Clinton, Bush, Kennedy, Ford, Nixon, Schwarzenegger, if I didn't say his name, and Clint Eastwood, John Wayne. All you guys for leaving me a message before y'all headed back home for Christmas. So there's a Christmas present for me. I'm glad I opened these. Yep. Out of all that, that's what makes me happy right there. So I got my Andre Dawson pack pulled, circulated card in wonderful shape. The tin actually had the Andre Dawson update in there, and I got a tin that has Andre Dawson on it to boot, so that's another check for my little collection. And so hopefully sometime later today we'll do these. And so I'm going to cut this video off right here, and I may come back and do a special non-normal old style classics baseball cards. And if you were around early on, it used to be old style classics baseball cards and other hobbies. So maybe we'll do an other hobbies next. Merry Christmas.